Now it's my pleasure to introduce the convener of the 2017 World Peace Conference, the gentleman whose idea and whose drive and never say no, relentlessness, positiveness has brought us all together today. He's much too humble to accept the appreciation and certainly the credit that he deserves for this, but I'm going to pour it on anyway. He's the past president of our Rotary Club of Ann Arbor and an excellent convener of this conference, Ashish Sarkar.
Sit down, please sit down. Give that applause to my committee members when they come up. Please, no. Where is Jennifer? Jennifer Jones. Well, I'm going to ask you a question, but please let me finish after the question, okay? How did we do? And if I get a grade less than B, it's my fault. Anything above B, my committee gets the credit. So how did I do, boss?
I think it is very safe to say that every single person in this room would agree with me that this was an A++ performance.
Thank you. Thank you. She's an easy grader, you know. I had a lot tougher professors. Thank you, Jennifer. First of all, I would like to, call on the Rwandan gentlemen. They have a couple of gifts. Where are you, Jean Baptiste and Charles? Are you here? Come on over. Just stand there. And they have already presented the gift to me. You saw me in a hat this morning, and Rosemary. So what else you have? Tell me and I'll... No, this is what... Okay, this is my hat. Okay. This is the peace basket. Okay, it's a peace basket for Rotary International. John, where are you? John Hugo? Please. Okay, I can take my hat off. Okay, it's a peace basket. Okay, peace basket for Jennifer Jones. Jennifer? Okay, we have a peace basket for our coordinator, conference coordinator, Marsha Lane. Is she here? Okay, she's not here, but we'll end this. Oh, both, okay. Just put that in and I'll make sure she gets it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. They traveled 28 hours to come here. Okay, this is the time to thank everybody, and I hope I cover everyone, and if I don't, please forgive me. I would like to thank the generous donors. They are all listed in our book, program book, and without their incredible donations, we couldn't have done this project so well. I would like to thank the speakers and presenters. I mean, you did an excellent job and very inspiring for all of us. And I sincerely thank you on behalf of the committee. And I won't be wrong if I say on behalf of the attendees here. Thank you very much. Rotary dignitaries, of course, we have already thanked them. John Hugo, past President Wilkinson, and Jennifer Jones. They have not only been here, but they have been very supportive to me and our committee for last year and a half. Thank you very much, all of you. Now, this, as I call your name, I think coming up will be difficult, but please stand up. This is the committee that helped me. And, I am getting all the glory, but actually, a lot of people run around with briefcase full of ideas, but they never could implement if you don't have a strong team. And that's what I had. So may have been my idea, but implementation goes to all these folks. As I call your name, please stand up and be recognized. Sumaid Bal, Fred Beutler, Sue Beutler, Peter Brown, Michelangelo Caruso, Marsha Chamberlain, Pat Deere, Colin Dolan Green, Bill Donovan, Dave Gilbert, Jim Gilmore, Bruce Goldson, of course, they're managing the booth here, Sue Goldson, Liz Bergen, Jennifer Patselas, Trey Green, Edwin Hoffman, Eric Lipson, Bill McPherson, Manish Mehta, Ebru Misrali, Ann Knotts, Scott Nelson, Fred Pearson, Renee Potesis, Agnes Redding, Kathy Reisterer, Dan Romanchik, Lauren Ruhlman, Norma Sarkar, Paul Sisler, Steve Schramm, Bev Sheaford, Carol Seneff, Steve Sorensen, Len Stenger, Eric Tyndall, Jason Whipple, John White Jr., and last but not least, Liz Smith Yates. Liz, please take a bow, and all of you take a bow. These were the people. They worked day in, day out. They worked day in, day out for last 12 months. And they need all the recognition that we can give them. And of course, our project coordinator or conference coordinator, Marsha Lane, she is still busy, most probably in speaker's room. She was the glue who kept it all together. Without her participation, we'll fall apart. Marsha, thank you. Now, to the program that you all liked. I want a special recognition for the program committee, led by Rosemary Rowney. Fred, where are you? Fred Pearson, Bev Seifert, Liz Smith Yates, Eric Lipson, Sue Goldson, and Bruce Goldson. This program will not be so successful without their participation, and they were relentless in getting everybody lined up and all. And I have an anecdote that I'll tell you a couple of minutes later. Most of them, in fact, all of them were more knowledgeable than I am. And, we had a lot of disagreements, and they'll even tell you that sometimes I may have been out of line, but they pulled me back in line. So thank you very much for the program committee and also the committee as a whole. Well, I have to tell you this. Ladies are good for any administration work, and keeping men in line. And I had two strong ladies, and both of them happened to be faculty members or past faculty members. I worked with Rosemary, and she had everything lined up, straight and narrow, detailed. And then I came home, and my wife, Norma, of 39 years, she had another, this aides and room monitors, okay? So I listened to Rosemary all day and fought with her. I come home, I have another challenge. So if you think that I cannot get rid of my cough, that's what it is for. I was stressed out. Trey, where are you? Trey Green. Trey showed me Detroit and all of farmland of Canada. Trey was my partner when I visited the clubs begging for money. And so I'll ask Trey, I'll pick him up in Detroit and I'll ask him, Trey, You want me to put on my GPS? No, 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 I know it. Let's just cross the bridge. Okay? Go to the bridge. I said, which way? I said, here, there, and all. We are going to Essex one evening. And, right there, Ashish, right there. And in the meantime, he distracts you by telling stories. So I said, okay, left, right. I swear we circled Essex for 4 times before we get to the, last minute. And there were 6 clubs waiting there for us. So Trey, thank you for giving me the history of Detroit and your friendship, invaluable friendship, and help me raise money. Paul Sisler and Ann Knotts, where are you? Stand up. I'm talking about money and this and that, and Paul said, don't worry, Ashish, don't worry. We'll get it. So I tell Paul, only 1 month left. Don't worry, I'll get it. I said, okay. He delivered $20,000 in a week. Not out of his pocket, and of course with Ann's help, not out of his pockets, but from foundations. So that's the kind of people I had. So, it was remarkable. All of us learned so much from this. None of us were experts. We are all novices. We have not been, the district governor and everything else and all, we are all simple Rotarians, but we got it done. And where are you, Collier? It wasn't stand up. It wasn't without his commitment. He's the Rotary Club president of Ann Arbor, his commitment and his unrelenting support that we could do it. And there are a lot of 330 members club were behind me. 50 of them attended this conference. And of course, president of Detroit Club is not here. He had a prearranged vacation planned. But next to the Ann Arbor Club, I think I got the biggest support from Detroit Club in terms of fundraising and all the associated, the backup, people power, and everything else. And so again, Detroit Rotary Club, thank you very much. And Fred Pearson, of course, he knows everybody around the world. So if you need speaker, go to Fred. Fred, did I disclose something that you didn't want me to? Okay. Lastly, I want to thank all of you who spent 2 days with us here in Ann Arbor. And of course, as Steve mentioned, I think sun is out. So you can take a walk this afternoon and check out our beautiful campus before going home. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate, but most of all, I will appreciate it more if you can go back and take some action. Now, a lot of you called me for registering, which was not my job, or giving direction, which was not my job. But it is my job to receive the same phone call on same phone line. Okay, you all have it. Just give me feedback, and I'll pass it on to different people. And our website will be open for another 6 months, and so would the Facebook page. So please go home. I meant to tell you this before, and of course you have been a very good participant. I don't have to, but we had a purpose of doing this peace conference, and let's fulfill that purpose. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Now I would like to close. I would like to call on my friend and inspirer. She was the one who tapped my shoulder about 20 months ago and said, unbeknownst to me, you are going to do a peace conference, aren't you? And this was in front of, at that time, incoming President John Germ in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So I said, huh? What do you mean? He says, well, I did it 10 years ago. No, piece of cake. Just do it. I said, okay, all right. So here we are, 20 months later. So Jennifer, come on out.
You know, it's funny, Ashish and I have different recollection of that story. I remember him saying to me, I think we should have a peace conference. And I said, I think that's a great idea. I think you should chair it. But it kind of went a bit of the other way around. Before I get on with the remarks that I wanted to share with you this afternoon, I wanted to take the opportunity on the back end of Ashish thanking absolutely everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this an incredible event, to be able to say thank you to you. Wow. Thank you for the extraordinary job that you have done. You and your entire team. And this is a gift of appreciation from me and from all of us to say thank you. And I'd also like at this moment to ask Rosemarie to please come up as well as the co-convener. Rosemarie, it has been a delight spending these 2 days with you, and thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.